Welcome to Jerry's Movie Review Channel. I am Jerry. I am giving a summary and review of the best movies of 2022. Today I am on number 7, Prey. As always, remember there will be spoilers. Prey, a thrilling predatory origin story worth the watch. In the realm of cinematic experiences, Prey emerges as a compelling contender, beckoning viewers to indulge in a visual feast. Against the breathtaking backdrop of Alberta's expansive landscapes, this film delivers an adrenaline-pumping dose of monster mayhem and action, all underscored by the mesmerizing musical compositions of Sarah Schachner. Yet, a perplexing question lingers: why did Disney opt to release this installment of the beloved Predator series exclusively on Hulu during the peak of summer? As we celebrate the 35th anniversary of the original Predator featuring Arnold Schwarzenegger, one cannot help but wonder if a prequel could have outshone its sequels with the right marketing strategy. The missed opportunity to exploit this connection remains a puzzling aspect of the film's release. Is it possible that the absence of major Hollywood stars, aside from the iconic Predator itself, played a role in this unconventional distribution choice? Could it be attributed to the film's setting in 1719, firmly planting it in the period piece genre? Alternatively, did the decision stem from the unconventional choice of a female protagonist and her Native American lineage, a departure from the typical formula for movies of this genre? Given the recent spate of film cancellations, one could argue that the availability of Prey across various streaming services, even those not subscribed to, is a silver lining. It is important to clarify that this is not a critique of streaming services, but rather a longing for a theatrical release befitting this cinematic gem. However, let's steer our focus back to Prey. This film boldly presents itself as an origin story, chronicling the arrival of the first Predator alien on Earth. Equipped with a nostalgic arsenal of weapons reminiscent of those wielded by the late actor Kevin Peter Hall in the original film, this Predator retains its primal instinct, a relentless pursuit of trophies in the form of prey. Interestingly, it shares an unexpected kinship with Neru, played by Amber Midthunder, a young warrior determined to prove herself in the eyes of her tribe, including her brother Tabe, portrayed by Dakota Beavers. Neru faces ridicule from her male counterparts who contend that hunting is exclusively men's territory. Yet, she emerges as a formidable fighter, tougher and more observant than anyone gives her credit for. It is Neru who first detects the ominous arrival of a new entity, possibly linked to the fiery streak she witnessed in the sky earlier. While embarking on a lion hunting expedition, Tabe begrudgingly allows Neru to tag along. Their on-screen chemistry, beautifully portrayed by Midthunder and Beavers, instantly establishes an endearing sibling dynamic. This relationship adds depth to our apprehension when the real threat reveals itself. Neru stumbles upon a skinned snake and unfamiliar tracks, leading her to conclude that something has driven away the lion. She tries to convince Tabe that a monster from childhood stories is lurking nearby. Meanwhile, the Predator begins its grisly ascent up the food chain, imparting a gruesome lesson to a confrontational wolf by extracting its spine. Neru finally confronts this menace when it ruthlessly eviscerates a bear that had been chasing her and her loyal dog. The scene involving the bear's demise is masterfully staged, leaving us wishing that Prey had preserved the Predator's mystique a bit longer. As it seizes the bear, revealing its invisible form through a torrent of blood, Neru witnesses the horrifying truth and flees in terror. This marks the beginning of a series of expertly crafted chase sequences, with the antagonist employing both familiar and novel methods to dispatch its victims. There's even a nostalgic callback to one of the original film's iconic lines: "If it bleeds, we can kill it." Bleed it does, with neon green blood that Neru ingeniously uses as war paint at one point. Adding an extra layer of peril and fresh prey for those hungering for predator-induced carnage, the film introduces a band of uncouth French fur trappers. When Neru stumbles upon a field of skinned buffalo, she initially attributes it to the monster's handiwork. However, she soon realizes that it's the work of another predatory force, humans. Despite sharing Neru's belief in the existence of otherworldly threats, these trappers prove to be even more villainous than the predator. Consequently, viewers find little remorse as they meet their grisly end. Prey stands as a worthy successor to the original, even in the absence of helicopters for anyone to reach in 1719. Neru rightfully earns her place among the roster of resilient characters capable of holding their own against the predator. She employs a blend of intellect and physical prowess to dispatch her adversaries with gruesome efficiency. The film tastefully portrays the Comanche nation without resorting to stereotypes. They emerge as the heroes of the narrative, with their village exuding camaraderie. While predominantly in English, with a parallel version apparently shot entirely in the Comanche language, the film preserves the suspension of disbelief. In spite of anticipated criticisms from some quarters, Prey will undoubtedly satisfy die-hard Predator fans. It offers a spine-tingling and entertaining roller coaster ride, which unexpectedly elicits a touchingly emotional response. When Neru finally unleashes her long-awaited war cry, it's hard not to cheer along. Regrettably, this enthusiasm can only be shared virtually, as we await the day when audiences can unite in shared excitement. I hope you enjoyed this review. If you did, please take a moment to like, share, and subscribe to the channel.